Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, I know. So today is like April 24th. We're at the end of April and I just want to get on here really quickly because I don't know. So basically I'm trying to decide like what I want to do with this channel, like where I want to go with this channel. Cause I still do want to do YouTube. It's just y'all know what's going on in the US right now. And so it's like I've really had to focus on working a second job to be able to support myself because I can't afford life. My husband works a second job, so I've been like really busy and focused on that. So I just want to come out here and do like a quick little update of my goals because I did like a goals video earlier this year. So I just want to update on that. So firstly, I have been working out. I don't know what week I'm on. I'm gonna have to look at the calendar, but like I said, I started working out on January the 6th. Today is April 24th. And I have continued that. I have not stopped going through the monthly stuff that women go through. Like even through all that, I've just made adjustments. So if I couldn't work out that day, I moved it to another day and then that day just became my rest day. So I've been focusing on that. I do need to focus on the nutrition. That's been like one thing that I wasn't necessarily say struggling with. I have been making more um what I want to say. I've been making more like conscious decisions when it comes to my nutrition, but being that I'm like 16 plus weeks into this and it's kind of like I haven't seen that much change. I have lost weight and gained muscle, not that much. So I'm just ready to like get my physique where I want it to be, which will require me to be more focused on my nutrition. I want to like get my physique a certain way. So it's like, so basically when I look at myself, I'm like, okay, I feel like my quads, I should have a little bit of type of definition here, definition. I'm not seeing any definition essentially. So now I know for sure I need to focus on my nutrition. And I know people say like the gym is only like, I don't know what they say the percentage is, but like for an example, the gym is only 20% and 80% is nutrition when it comes to health and fitness and training and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do like any shows and stuff like that. I'm not interested in that type of training and nutrition, but I just want to be healthy, happy. I always had like an ideal body type, which obviously your body's still going to fluctuate no matter how much you work out, no matter how much you really focus on nutrition, whether you really strict or lean in with it. But yeah, so basically I just have an ideal body type and I'm not too hard on myself. And I'm not gonna beat myself up, but obviously like I want a little bit of definition in my arms. I obviously want abs. I'm not really pressed on how long that takes. As long as I know that I'm continuing to work towards that goal, I'm not gonna like stress myself over like, oh my goodness, I haven't got abs yet. Like that, like I'm not about to starve myself. I'm not about to do none of that. My whole thing with this fitness nutrition is a lifelong. I've always knew that this was going to be a lifelong journey for me. And I just want to be happy, healthy. I don't want to be 7 years old and having to rely on somebody. Like, if it's something that I can control, like with that's within my control, which is mobility, then I'm gonna do what I need to do. So I've been in the gym. I've been stretching here and there, but I think I do want to get into. I have to do more research on it, but like mobility training for sure. And a little bit of Pilates, which I think I do Pilates like 1 or 2 times a week because the videos that I've been seeing on TikTok is very intense, it looks like. And one thing about it, I grew up as an athlete, so I have no problem pushing myself to the limits. But I do know my limits. So I don't know. So maybe I'll get back on here and post some of that content because I have been recording myself in the gym. So yeah. Next thing I want to talk about is reading. I definitely have been reading a lot. It's actually slowed down. So like January, I read like 11, 12 books. I don't know. February, it dropped down to like 8. March, it dropped down to like 5. In this month, I think I'm starting my 4th book. So although the amount of books that I've been reading has slowed down, I'm still very much happy that I'm actually getting back to what I enjoyed because for a couple of years here, I was not reading that much. I was probably reading like 1 or 2 books a year. Some years I wasn't reading anything. So I have significantly decreased the amount of time that I watch TV, which I mean, since my TV broke in college, I was never really watching that much. But I have stopped watching Hulu and YouTube and Netflix because I work from home since 2020, and that was one of the things I used to do because I was like, it's quiet, I need something. So I would on my phone prop it up in front of my computer so while I'm working, you could still see. And so I was just watching Netflix and Hulu and all that kind of stuff, and I really got bored of that. So I'm proud of myself for consistently reading. I try to read every day. I think I actually have read every day, and on some days when I've been like in a little slump, I still read at least one page so I can keep my reading streak. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. So yeah, I try to read make sure I read like at least one page a day. But I have been reading in the morning time, sometimes in throughout the day. Like if it's slow at work right now and I've done all my tasks that I need to do, I read, and then I read a little bit in the afternoon. So I have been sticking to that. I kind of been a little lax on the no phones before bed policy, but I do need to get back into that because I feel like it's very much beneficial. And then thirdly, what was it? Oh, my spirituality. I have not been consistent with that, but I do plan on getting back into that and reading and journaling and just studying the Bible. And then fourthly, it was being consistent on social media. And I'm smiling because I haven't been. Like I said, I really just been focused on having a second job and to pay for bills. Cause okay, so basically around February, my car was like, it didn't go up for repo. Like they never sent the stuff off, but I was literally like 3 months behind, almost 4 months behind on my car note. And at that point, I was okay with letting it go. I even talked to like a bankruptcy lawyer. This is so off topic. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I talked to a bankruptcy lawyer, right? And I considered going that route, but the only thing I could do is a Chapter 13 because we made too much money. We made too much money because me and my husband both work a second job because we have to. So it's like you, it's like I don't know, but it was like the payment plan was the same amount of money that we was kind of already paying, even though we struggling to pay. So um I decided not to go through it because I was like, if I can't do a chapter 7, there is no point in me doing a bankruptcy, like whatever. So, anywho, just get back to the social media side of it. That's a reason why I haven't been consistent, which is kind of an excuse that I've made for myself because I feel like even with the fact that I do have to work a second job, I still should have been able to post at least 2 times a week minimum. Like just record something and post something and get engagement and stuff. But I think that's why I'm making this video because to update y'all, to hold myself accountable. So I'm trying not to make this long, but it's like every time I get on YouTube, I just want to talk. I don't know, but just want to talk. And I don't really have story times because I don't really do that much outside of the house. I work. I work in the house, and my second job is outside the house. I take care of my dogs, and that's all I really do. I don't really have story time. So yeah, so I do plan on um being consistent on my Instagram. And so what I've decided to do to try to make another um stream of income, that's the word. I was like, what am I thinking about? To make another stream of income, I decided to get into digital products. There's Bougie Barbie. I've been following her for years, you guys. Like, I don't even know how long I've been following her. I came across her video one day on YouTube and I was like, oh, that's interesting. She was talking about business. She had a business, her lip gloss business. And from there, I just been watching her, and like she's been in digital products for like 3 years now, and I'm seeing the money that she's making from that and how she's been able to use that to make other streams of income and investments. And I'm like, bro, like enough is enough. Because I have been wishy-washy about it. I thought about it, I was like, no. And then so I'm just like, it doesn't hurt to try because I have nothing to lose at this point. Like that's literally where I'm at. I have nothing to lose, and I don't want to cry, but okay. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to focus on right now, is getting into digital products, because I feel like I have something to say, I have something to share. I growing up, I kind of wanted to be a teacher, but as I got older and I saw the way the school system was, and I was like, yeah, I don't got time for that, and I have zero patience to be dealing with people's kids. I'd probably be like smacking somebody kid, and then their mama be coming up there like that's. So I was like, I can't get into teaching, but I went to school for psychology, and then I went to graduate school for counseling and stuff like that. So obviously, I legally am not able to do any counseling stuff, but I do feel like I could do coaching. I can just use my psychology degree to help other people. And so since I started that 12-week program on Grounds, I was like, and it was called Grounds Transformation. And so I was like, I'm just going to utilize this, because there was a point in time where like one day I just woke up and I was like, what is this? Like, this is not the life that I had imagined for myself. Like, I never really had a clear picture, but just looking at my life and where I'm at currently, I'm like, yeah, this is not the life that I imagined for myself. This is not the person that I wanted to be. So I've started making little changes. And so I was like, well, let me just use this to help others. And so my first digital product I had created is a 7-day challenge, 7-day reset challenge, and it's free. It's a free guide. I already have it up on my stand store. And so I just been pushing that for like the past week, and I'm going to continue to just post videos on Instagram to try to push that. That leads into obviously um, a paid product, a paid digital product, which would lead to another paid digital product, which hopefully I can use as a coaching. And I have an idea and I have a plan. So the 7-day reset is basically like mind, body, and I want to say clean, but it's not clean. Is what is it? Okay, mind, body, and space. So it's just like helping. It don't even have to be women. Just helping other people like become their best self, their best version. So I'm gonna leave the link below for that 7-day reset challenge, and the link to my stand store, so you can grab that. Like I said, it's free. All you have to do is enter your name and your email address, and it will get sent out to you. But I'm on this journey, and I feel like a lot of other people are kind of in the same position. Um, and I didn't want to focus on just selling digital products that that's like how to make money online and stuff, because I feel like there's enough of that. Like, there's so many people that I see on Instagram, and I don't follow a lot of them. Like, I do follow a couple of more accounts that kind of focus on like how you can make money, how you can make money, how you can make money via digital products. But I said that I just wanted to do something a little different. Like I said, I have a degree in psychology and I really enjoyed it. I have a degree in counseling and I really enjoyed it. So I just want to utilize the skills that I already have to help people transform their life. Because I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff that's beyond our control, but I feel like we can obviously focus on changing what we can change. So some of the stuff, for example, for like me, of me transforming my life, is starting my fitness journey, because I always said I wanted to start by 30, and I'm about to be 34 this year, which is crazy. And so it's like the time is going to keep passing by. Why are you not doing this? Like, why are you not taking the time to focus on something that you said you want to focus on? So that's something that I've been doing, and setting a bedtime routine, having a morning routine. So like because I have a bedtime routine, I am able to wake up at 4:15 every morning and get my tail to the gym, because I prefer to go to the gym before work than after, because after work is crazy. And I only go to my currently I go to my complex gym, because obviously I have no money for a gym membership. And even if I didn't go to my complex gym, I do have a garage gym that I made with a little bit of knickknacks and stuff. And so yeah, that's one of the ways. And then, just creating that routine, and then taking self-care, like whatever self-care means to you. Self-care to me is basically, which I haven't been doing, but I do need to do, is maintaining my facial, which I don't get facials, but like just face care. So like, make sure I moisturize, make sure I use my serums, make sure I put on what's that, sunscreen every day. because apparently even when you're not outside, you still need sunscreen. So yeah, that's one thing I do need to work on. But just like creating other habits and stuff, and then like keeping my kitchen clean. Before I go to bed, clean up my kitchen. Before I go to bed, do this, do that. When I wake up in the morning, just having these routines that I feel like that'll make me a better person and make me the person that I want to be. So yeah, that's just everything. I don't know how long this video is, but yeah. Also, I forgot because I was talking about the direction of my channel. So before I go, I was considering doing like Reddit story times because like I said, I don't have any personal stories and I have a degree in psychology and counseling. And I kind of want to use that as well to like read story times and then just give my opinion and stuff like that. So just let me know if y'all are interested in that, if y'all think that would be a good idea, because otherwise I really don't know where I'm going to go with this channel and I don't know where the next time I'm going to post. So I need some feedback. If you got this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out my 7-day reset challenge down below. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Peace.